I don't know if they're on or not, but hi, everybody. This is Eliz-sha Keating from wisdomseekers.net. And it kept going around and stalling. So I wasn't sure if I was on. But the first card I pulled today is Dominant Aspects. And that is about who you are. And we're not talking about your personality aspects. We're talking about your true self aspects. And that comes out more and more as you become more and more who you truly are. So that is very powerful energy for the week. Let's see what the cards have to say. And the base card is the Princess of Wands. And the Princess of Wands to me is all about believing in magic, allowing things to come into your space, allowing yourself to be that, to believe in little dragons, have fun, believe in that which we've traditionally not believed in for 400 years more. Okay, so believe in magic, be careful of magic. Believing in magic and being careful of magic are two different things, right? So what covers it is a spiritual card. It's probably my most spiritual card. It's the Sun card. And it's a card of pure joy. And to me, spirituality is about being in joy. It's not being happy. That's a different thing altogether. Happy comes, it goes. But joy is a thrum energy that just pulses through your life when you're in a true sense of spirituality. You can be down and depressed, but there's still that little sense of joy. And what's behind us? The Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is new information coming in. New to us information, not new information particularly. And we have been receiving a lot of information from who and what we were before. And what's just below us? Confidence, a sense of security. I haven't pulled this card for anybody for quite a few months now. It's really good that it's back. This is a card of being secure and sure of oneself. But what covers it is a sense of frustration. So we may know what we want, but we're frustrated because we're not getting what we want. It's not there yet. And it might be there this week. It might just be that this week things are going to start working for us. Because we pull the next is the seven of Wands, which is like confidence, self-confidence. This is a person, the energy of knowing that you're good at what you can do, knowing that you have the skills to proceed. And so this is a week of grounding your energy into reality, because in the truth, the reality is every single one of us is a piece of the Godhead or the energy of the Godhead, and we are all very proficient at what we do. Our personalities, on the other hand, may not be. Our egos that chitter chatter in our mind may not be the same energy, but our true selves, we are proficient. And what comes next is the Emperor. So energy is changing. And will it show in the news? I doubt it. But this is a very powerful card, the Emperor. And it does talk about societal views, and they are shifting and changing. So I think it's very, very important that we look at the subtext, not the headlines of what's happening, because there are a lot of things that are shifting and changing we are not thrilled with. And the next two cards are basically the same card as frustration cards. One frustrated because we don't know the way out, and the other frustrated because we can't see what's coming. So this is probably very true for the majority of us. We don't know what's coming. We have an idea, we have a hope, but what's coming is the Empress. And the Empress makes the emperor good and gentle and kind. The emperor by himself is rigid and territorial and aggressive. But when the empress comes in, and I call her a goddess because to be at that level, you'd have to be a goddess. She brings in a softer, gentler nature to the emperor, and that would appear that this is starting to happen. And the women in politics right now that we see a lot of, they do not have the empress qualities. So don't look to them, but look to maybe the new people coming into politics with a less aggressive, angry kind of energy, but more gentle, knowing kind of energy, because things are shifting and changing. This is the first time we've got this in many, many moons. So things are not, they're just the beginning stage. And then we get the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is somebody who's willing to help, but only if you ask. So we're not at a stage where people are going to jump out and help you, and not going to jump out and help you and help you without asking. You're going to have to ask for support, because we still have enough of the old 3D energy that people are not going to stick their necks out. But we are making a change. As a society, we're making a change. As individuals, we're making a change. And if you can allow yourself, you can be the magician who is the major shaker and mover in the energies. And then we have the Chariot. And the Chariot is all about balance. What do I talk about week in, week out? Grounding, balance, right? So keep on doing what you're doing. Make sure you stay grounded. Try, when you fall out of balance, just pull yourself back into balance. We can do that. So the next card is the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is about putting in the effort and reaping the rewards and being pleased about it, delighted. And the second card is the Eight of Cups, which, because it's between the two cards that it's between, is the Eight of Cups suggests that a lot of the energy of the negative energies that we've been going through are about to be dispelled. We're about to be healed. Because the next card, the card that comes after it, is very important. It's the Lovers. And I'm going to leave it at that, at the Lovers, because the Lovers is the best card to leave it on. The traditional has it. It is the woman's job to become spiritual and lead the man to spirituality. And when she has brought the man to spirituality, then the two of them can soar together in extremely wonderful ways. And it is the energy of coming together, of balance, male, female, yin, yang. It is the energy of love, and this is true love. This is not infatuation, but true love. And true love has, what does it have? It has the element of unconditionality in it. And once we can get to the point of unconditionality, then you will be amazed at the healing properties. So your dormant aspects are coming to the fore. And dormant aspects would be unconditional love. They would be all the things that we have denied that we are, but having denied that we are makes us physically, emotionally, and mentally ill. So now we allow ourselves to be that empath. We allow ourselves to be that telepath. We allow ourselves to have the ability to love unconditionally. And the last card, just move. Just do it. Don't think about it. Jump in, both feet, and do it. You will find that you are safe, that you're surrounded by love, surrounded by love, and the universe is going to be there for you. How can I promise this? I can't actually. You can. I can only promise what I know. And I know I've always been supported. When you know you're always been supported, you too can know this. But take it from an old pro. Just try it. All right, I am done. I am toast. What's up, people?
Doreen says, "Hey, Chanel."
Hey.
Yasmin Fox says,
Hey, Yasmin.
"Hey." Tea Lady the Truth says, "Hello, ladies."
Hello.
Shanu asks, "Hello, ladies. May I please know what the spirit guides have to say? Love and light to you all."
Shanu. The first thing they said to me, it was really come in really quick actually, was you need to start trusting what you get. You trust yourself. It was like, bam, trust yourself. So I suspect that you're getting a lot of really good information and you are not, you're going, oh, but I couldn't get that. That's the ego, right? Because with you trusting yourself, with you allowing yourself to be that human being that you are, and I guess when we get to the place where we trust ourselves, we're no longer truly human beings, we're spirit beings. But trust yourself. Go with the spirit within. Know that you are valuable. Know that you are loved. And know that you have the right to be that person. You really, really do. Okay, good luck.
Yasmin Fox asks, "Will anything change for me in the next month?"
Change. Actually, it's a very positive change that I'm seeing coming for you. And it's probably towards the end of August. But it's almost like you get an awakening. It's like the energy just shifts up a notch and you go, oh, I get it. That just makes so much more sense. So go for it. Trust yourself. Allow the ego to be a servant, not the master. And this aha will bring you to a beautiful stage. Okay.
Doreen, we'll get to you in a sec. Rhoda Chias asks, "Hello, how are you? What is the universe message for me?"
Universal message. Okay, this is a funny message. I don't think I've ever quite had that. And they say, well, take your morning coffee and enjoy it. I think what they're saying is take your quiet minutes and enjoy it, because it's in the quiet minutes that you can hear what they have to say. And it's almost like you spend a great deal of time being busy. So now you want to, instead of make busy, you want to make calm and enjoy that quiet cup of coffee in the morning, or cup of tea, whatever you drink, because not everybody drinks coffee in the mornings. But drink that quiet cup just for you. And what they're showing me is not thinking. And that's one of the things that I espouse all the time. Don't think. Because when you think, you can't hear. But when you don't think, you can hear. And your guides have a lot to tell you in the quiet. Okay? Good luck.
Doreen asks, "Do you have a message for the coming week /time? Thanks."
I just see you happy and expanding what you're working on right now. There seems to be a lot of light coming in, and that's kind of exciting. There's more, I think light in this case probably means understanding. So you're just going to continue doing what you're doing for the next week, and it's good. Okay.
Camille Harrison
Hey,
says,
Camille.
"Hello." Jenny Jones asks, "Hello, ladies. Should I allow my son to go to GP or to a different school, or look for a different school?"
I know this makes it tough for you, but I have a feeling that GP is probably not ultimately is not going to do him as much good. If you can look for another school that has less, it feels like there might be people there that are not good for him, basically. It feels like there might be people that that push him the wrong way, and and I just can't get. I just feel that he would be happier. Ultimately, he may not be happy initially, but he will be happier later if you can find a different school that has a little different energy. Good luck.
Astha Bagla asks, hello all, any messages from the spirit guides? Thank you so much.
So they're in fine form this morning. They're very happy, the spirit guides. It's very interesting. They showed me a picture of you with it's a robe, not a dress, and you're hiking it up around your knees, and it's like you're just going to get in there and get dirty. You walk through the mud, work, and you're doing it with a look of happiness and joy on your face. So basically I suspect it means is that you're doing the work, and it's just a lot more easy than you thought, and it's actually kind of fun. So because I get a sense of joy from you, not just from the guides are happy, but I get a sense of joy from you while you're doing this. So good luck, have fun. And and I have no idea what the robes mean, but if you wear robes, hike them up and get your feet dirty. Okay.
Keisha W with a $5 super chat.
Thank you, Keisha.
Hello, ladies. What major life changes are coming up for me? Thank you. Spoilers.
Well, there is actually something big coming up, and your intuition is right on track. I can't tell you what it is. I just know that you're headed in this direction, and you've got something over here that draws your attention, and you just sort of do a 95 degree, I think it's a 90 degree angle shift, and suddenly you're going this direction, but your life improves so much. I think it has to do with work education, but it changed. But what you were expecting your life to be, and you were getting to the place where, okay, yeah, day in, day out, it's going to be the same. It's not. Something's shifting for you. I cannot tell you exactly when. I hope it's before September, but it's like it's out of the blue, and it's sort of like there's a flicker. Your eye catches it, you look, and you go, and you're just, whatever it is, your whole attention is dragged to it right away. And it's basically feels like your reason for being, your raison d'etre, is coming to light. Your reason for being here on earth is manifesting. It is the first step. It is a baby step. It's going to take you to many higher levels of information, energy, and work. This probably has to do with you working with others and supporting others. But this is the first stage. Okay? It's kind of exciting.
Maggie asks, hello, ladies. Hope you are both well. Do you have any messages from my guides? Thank you.
Maggie. So first of all, your guides ask you to breathe deep and release the tension in your chest and lungs. And this is what they're telling me. Things are different from what you think they are. They are not as stressful. Things are evolving. At this moment, you are releasing old stuff. Just keep it going. Release it, because something new and bright is coming your way. It cannot come your way until you let go of what you're holding on to. And you're holding on to something that's already been learned and released, or something you've already learned. It's just coming up to say goodbye. Just say goodbye. Thank you. I no longer need you. Goodbye. Let it go. And you may have to do that for a continuous week. And when you do that, you will find that as you release, thank you, and I no longer need you. You have helped me become who I am. As you do this, and it could be an hourly thing, you're going to find that you continuously feel lighter and lighter and lighter until it turns out that you can tackle that which you have thought you didn't have the energy for. Something good is coming your way. This is a week of shift. This is a week of change. Whether it's good change or bad, it will depend on how you choose to perceive it. Honestly, perception is a great deal of how people deal with life. If you can step back, look at it from a different angle, you might see that wow, that's pretty positive, rather than, oh my God, it's change and I'm scared. We all do change and it's scared fears. Okay, try not to. All right.
Maria Herrera says,
Hi, Maria.
The Erla says,
Hey,
hello,
B.
dear Elisha and Elle, you shine so lovely today. Maria asks, hello, any messages from my guides?
Well, they came in really promptly, and they're just basically saying, what you've been told for the last month or so is just get out there and shine, get out there and be who you are. Allow yourself to be that person that other people are not expecting you to be. You're a very gentle and kind human being. That's fine. You want to be. That doesn't change. What changes is allow yourself to sit in your power and just own your power. And when you do that, you will find that life becomes so much simpler for you, and people have more respect. They treat you with more integrity, and you just get that Mona Lisa smile and smile at them, and because nobody knows what Mona Lisa smile actually means, right? So just stand in your power, sit in your power, be aware of who you are. Okay. Was Maria?
Yeah. Tharan Jazz asks, hi, help me out of this situation. They don't give more detail than that.
Well, I can do a clearing, but beyond that, I don't know what I can do.
Turn left, not right.
And look at it from a different perspective. She might come back with it.
They might, yeah. Eva asks, hello, could you please tell me whether medium Pete Rogers is legit trustworthy, because I have serious doubts.
If you have doubts, you have your answer. Walk away. You need, and it is a need to trust your instincts. If you don't trust your instincts, and I suspect that he is a bit of a scam artist. There's a lot of psychics out there who are. You can't help it. It's an easy way to scam people. They might have a little bit of abilities and just not enough to make a living.
If they goad you into giving them more information?
Well, information sometimes helps. Like the last one, it's a little difficult.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like,
but more money.
If they go, all right, I'm looking for this. I'm in touch with this guy. The letter first of his first name starts with G, or E, or S, or some. We all have somebody in our lives with those similar initials. That's the kind of goading I mean.
But some of the top psychics do that.
No, I know that, but that is a Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. My Uncle George or my Grandpa Steve, Larry, whatever. Like it's that. Oh, I really want this to be so very true. It's that easy hook of. That's why a lot of people, when the top psychics do that, they're not believed.
Yeah.
But because that's how people view them as scammers. Oh, of course you're going to say yes, that feels so right, because everybody has at least one person with the name G in their life.
George.
Georgina. Jerry. Yeah. B. Airless says, and I love your little daily messages on Instagram. The butterfly effect and transformation, beautiful.
I have so much fun with those things. I really, really like the black hole, but it's a little hard to see, so I don't use it. But yeah, I love those things. I have so much fun with them.
Patricia's going asks,
hey, Patricia.
Hi, Elisha, any good news for August? Hope all is well with you.
Patricia.
We will get you your package soon.
The smoke got worse, and I still hate going on computers.
I did tell her on Sunday to do it. She didn't.
That's right, I didn't. I am bad.
I will start cracking the whip more.
Yeah. But the smoke's really bad.
It is. It's definitely up there.
But yeah, let's see. Sometime in August, you will receive a package. That's good news. So basically what I'm getting is that your life is pretty intense. Spend as much time as you can finding a reason to laugh, which means maybe you have to read the daily comic strips even to do it. But find a reason for you to be to laugh, because it will make things a lot easier for you if you can laugh, and laugh out loud. That is, I know that sounds funny, but if you can laugh out loud, it will make a huge difference in how you perceive the energy. And as you shift and change, and this is a good week to change, because I think we're coming into more positive energy. I really honestly do. There was a heck of a lot of heartache this last week, but there was some really tremendous, powerful energies that came through that were life transforming in a positive way for people as well. So see what you can do about making your energy really interesting, making your energy a little more with, you can laugh a bit more, the powerful and positive energies will have an easier way of getting a foothold. And you and I once talked about Lourdes, and for some reason the idea of Lourdes just popped into my head. So maybe something wonderful is going to happen for you around Lourdes. And I know that it was something very, very positive. So look for that very, very positive that we were talking about, because Lourdes seemed to be a really strong possibility all of a sudden.
Jennifer Schwab said,
Hey, Jennifer.
Hello, ladies. We have been trying to get approval for our home loan to give to that homeowner. Does Spirit see any place that will finally give us an approval letter so we can sign the owner contract?
I got what? I got a yes. What did you get?
Yeah.
I do too. I got a yes, actually.
Again, it might happen when after he's in boot camp.
Well, he's almost gone.
Yeah, that's why he's in a hurry to either sell it now or put it on the market for later.
But I think his energy's kind of shifted on that respect. He might not have told you, but I think he's more inclined to trust you than he was trust the energies or trust around you. So I think that part is shifting and changing. And I got a yes, and it's a bank that or a money place that is it'd probably be the last place you think of to use, but it seems like that somebody's willing to take that chance on you. They're really nasty lately, I noticed. Okay.
Parshi Daswani asks, "Hi, I've started my job and it's been 2 weeks. Will I be successful at it?"
At the moment, you're doing fine. The person or people who are in charge and keeping an eye on you are a little bit strict, but they're not mean. They might be a little mean too, but they're not to the point where they're abysmal. And after you've proved yourself, they will be real fine. At this moment, they're okay. They say you're doing okay. Just keep doing the best you can, and when you can't figure things out, do not be afraid to ask for direction. Okay.
Seven Oceans guy asks, "Hey, any guided messages for me about work for the next week? Thanks."
So this is a week when you want to put your best foot forward and maybe volunteer for that one project, a small project that usually you stand and let other people volunteer for. Why, I don't know, but it seems that this project has something in it for you that will give you more of it will give you a leg up. It will give you a leg up in your department, if that makes sense. I'm not quite sure, but it's for your benefit to take this extra small assignment on. Make sure it's a small assignment, not a huge one.
Be Airless says, "I've sent a few messages out to potential new landlords ladies today. Will either one of those places be my future abode, or should I look harder? Thanks, ladies." Thanks so much, dear ladies. Excuse me.
I think that you want to send out at least one more position, one more application. It's just that's the energy I got, was at least one more.
Mama B asks, "I know you told me not to accept the first apartment that calls me because it won't be as good as the second one. Why is that?"
Because the second one seems to have more room, more light, more energy. If you like the first apartment, and I'm assuming that they're coming very close together, and if they're not coming very close together, then take the first one, because you want to be on your own and you want to be out of the way. But if there's one if it doesn't come close together, just take the first one. You can make the place into your home. Okay.
Nina L asks, "How's Michael's current energy in general?"
sounded kind of distracted. It's like something's happening, and he's kind of not paying attention to a lot of things right now. It's like he's listening with one ear, but his attention is over somewhere else completely. And it's nothing to do with you. It has to do with something that's that's affecting his. I'm not sure, family life, work life, something that is causing him to be distracted, and it may turn into nothing, or it may be something, but at this point it hasn't evolved enough to know, but he's aware of it, so he's distracted right now. Okay, good luck.
Zulemi R asks, will I be able to catch a subway? It's like, we know what a subway is. By myself without having any anxiety problems anytime soon.
So what I'm seeing is headphones that are sound muffling. You want to be able to hear a little bit outside, but music that calms you. Sunglasses, maybe a hat with a brim, and go try it out on a non-peak time. Try it out when you don't need to go. Try it out first on your own. When you're feeling good and very strong and comfortable with yourself, once you make it a habit, it will be fine. And it's almost like you want to go incognito when you travel on the subway. I think this is something you can learn to handle and learn to deal with, and make it a game. Don't make it a big project, make it a fun project. And also, again, like I suggested before, get some granite. You can get a small thing like this, because granite is one of the stones that you're going to find most everywhere on the earth. It's one of the most prolific stones. It is an example of earth, so to speak. So you can hold it in your hand and ground with it, and make sure. And if you don't want music, you listen to a story. Just keep yourself distracted, and take very short hops on the subway until you become acclimatized. You can do this. You just make it into a game, not a barrier. If you can do that, you'll be so much better off.
Daisy S asks, why does Clemencia's grandchildren always try to come into my room?
They find you they're very curious about you. They want to know more about you. They know that you have some form of relationship with Clemencia, and they're just nosy little brats. That's
They're
basically
kids.
it.
They're kids.
Yeah, they're nosy though.
They're nosy.
They are a little bit above and beyond nosy.
But, I mean, I know as a kid when I went somewhere,
especially with she was told not to go there. Yeah. She wanted to go there more.
Yeah, I was a curious kid. Yeah, and I would snoop.
And also, it seems that you have some really interesting stuff in your room. They're just curious as all get out.
João Firmino asks, hello to you both. What do you, my guides, think would be the outcome if I applied to the now Madeira financing program? Thanks a lot.
They're very excited about the idea. I think they think it's a really good idea. And what one of them said was, if you don't succeed at first, try again. Well, they said try again. So yes, they think that's a really positive direction for you to go.
Next.
Yeah.
Eliz-sha R asks, how is Rebecca feeling about me as a person?
She likes you. She's a little intimidated, uncomfortable around you. She's not. There's something about you she doesn't comprehend. Uh, but she likes you. She's interested. Mm, There's that but. There's something about you that she's just not doesn't know how to handle or deal with. Don't stop though. I mean, be low key. And when she asks you questions, answer them.
Jenny Jones says thank you so much. Excuse me. Delia S asks, why will Daisy have some regrets about not helping me with the move to her house?
I don't see that. I see her as tad on the arrogant side, and she figures it's enough that you're moving in. I don't see that she has regrets. No, I'm sorry. But that is who Daisy is, by the way. So if you are expecting something different from her, maybe look deeper and make sure that's what you want out from her. If it's just a room you're getting, then that's what you're going to get. You get a room, and when she feels like it, you get more. And when she doesn't feel like it, you won't get more. Sort of thing. So if you're expecting more, don't.
Lower expectations.
Very much lower.
Love Heart asks, hi Lisha and Elle, what will Nil think of me during my time at the new office? Thank you.
Neil or Nil?
Nil.
Nil. There's a very strong sense of attention paid to you, but sort of like if you notice Nell looking at you, then it's sort of like, okay, I'm looking on this direction, not that direction. But Nell is very keenly aware of who you are, and very strong observations. I don't feel any negative energy from that observation. It's just it's almost a curiosity and to see how well you do. I don't see any interference though, if that's what you're worried about. I just see a curiosity that obviously you can fulfill very easily, and there's also a little sense of, oh, that's pretty good what you can do. So I think you're fine, and I think I think you're going to find that it works out. Maybe not the way you think, but works out in a positive way regardless. Okay.
Karen Q asks, what is MP wanting to tell me but isn't?
MP. I think MP has more feelings for you than they're willing to admit, and they're not going to tell you that, which is fine. If MP, is it, doesn't say anything, don't say anything yourself, because there's nothing not strong enough to do that. You don't want that in your life. If somebody isn't strong enough to have the courage to speak out, you don't want that. You don't want that kind of energy in your life anyhow. So if MP has the courage to speak out, then you can move forward. I promise you, you want somebody you want to be friends, care for, by somebody who is strong enough to not need to be babysat all the time.
Doreen says, lovely message again. Thank you so much. Ulissa R asks, will I get to see Mike face to face this year?
If you do, it's not going to be till late in the year. At least that's what I'm getting, which is not fun. But you did say this year, and it might be next year is an easier year for the two of you to meet up. Again, it might be later in the year than because I don't see it immediately. Did you get anything on that?
Keisha J asks, why is Magdaleno suddenly starting to lock his bedroom door every time he leaves his room? He has started doing it since I started doing it.
It's because you started doing it. He thought, well, you're doing it, then maybe there's a good reason to do it, and he just sort of he just went, oh, that's a good idea. It's nothing. I honestly don't see any negative energies about it. It's just, yeah, good idea. I should do that too.
Keisha W says, I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you. Kylie B asks, why does Isabel always call me mom or mama? Mama. It makes me feel uncomfortable and I find it nasty.
Say that again. Read the whole thing.
Why does Isabel always call me mom or mama? It makes me feel uncomfortable and I find it nasty.
I think Isabel, well, she's aware that you're uncomfortable with it, which she's got a little bit of a little bit of streak in her that knows you're uncomfortable, so she does it for that reason. But I also feel that Isabel had a very poor childhood, and she's always seeming to try to fill that void from her childhood. And it may not be a conscious effort. In fact, it's probably an unconscious effort. But I think that's part of what it is, more so than her consciously choosing to tease you. Okay, it's actually a very small emotional event, unless you allow it to escalate into something stronger.
Queen G asks, "Hi, ladies. Do my guides have any messages for me?"
Okay, this is not from your guides, but if you have somebody that you love dearly that has passed over, they want you to know they're doing well and they love you, and everything is fine. Okay, as I said, this is not from your guides. This is from somebody who's passed over, and they're very adamant that they want you to know that they love you and they are fine. Hang on now. Whoever that is that has passed over is being looked after. It doesn't seem your guides are coming in. I am sorry. So very sorry about that, Queen G.
Hearts Love Jose asks, "Hi, has Jackson finally gained the confidence to contact me?"
He does. Then he chickens out, and he goes back into his shell, and he gains the confidence, and he chickens out, and it seems to have become a routine now with him that he's. But each time, honestly, each time he chickens out and comes, yeah, but he comes back. He comes back a little bit stronger, a little bit more powerful. And so eventually, not yet, eventually he will reach out to you.
Silver Bangles asks, "Hello, ladies. Can you please ask my mother if I should have my COVID shot?"
Your mother. Your mother has very strong opinions.
I feel like most mothers would.
Yeah, this one's a little stronger than most. She came in and she says, "Well, are you planning on getting sick?" I don't know. I shouldn't laugh, but that was kind of very powerful energy. Basically, she's saying, if you don't plan on getting sick, don't get it. But if you figure that it's a given you're going to get sick, then you should get the shot. And I was listening to a doctor talk yesterday, so this is just so what he said was, you get the shot, you don't get COVID to the same, you have 5% chance or however. If you don't get the shot, then eventually you're going to get COVID, and that's all there is to it. So to answer your mom, the chances are, if you've, she doesn't seem to think it's a big deal. I will tell you though, when you do get the shot, then you take the energy before it gets into your arm, and you take out all the negative energy that will affect you from that shot, and it won't affect you. For every single kind of vaccine, any kind of shot you get, you take everything out of there that will have a negative effect on your body. That's what I did. And we did it with Elle, and then she had a live blood test before and a live blood test after. It works. So take the negative energy out. Same as blessing food. You only want that which is good for you to go into your body. For a COVID shot, you only want that which is beneficial for you to go into the body. So you are the one in control. You are the master of your body. You are the master of this situation. So if you get a COVID shot and your mom sort of if you're planning on getting sick, get it. Well, some people have a natural immunity. I don't know if you do or not, but if you get the shot, you take the energy out first, and it works because we have proof it works, not just, oh, I think it works. It's psychic proof. This was actual physical proof it works.
Yeah, the lady that did the live blood analysis on me before and after I got my shot also got sample pictures from someone in the
Great Britain.
UK that had the same shot and
didn't have it cleared.
There is noticeable difference. She said, the lady doing the analysis said, looked like the person who, in the UK person, was poisoned.
They should put poison into the system.
That's how the blood reacted to the vaccine.
But we did the clearing, and it was kind of negligible after that.
Yeah.
So you get the vaccine, you get the passport, you clear it, you're fine. I did the same thing, actually.
Yeah.
I cleared so much. The only pain I had was from the woman playing darts with the needle.
Anyhow, basically, just look into it more if you're still uncomfortable with the idea.
Yeah.
Bethany Campbell asks, greetings and love to all. Would greatly appreciate a message from Spirit regarding my mystical experiences, and it's and should I write a book about it?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Blessings and love.
I can't tell you too much about the mystical experiences. That one would actually, I would need a little bit more information, because from the feel of it, there were a lot of them, but I got a very, yes, write a book.
She adds, just wanted to say how beautiful your hair is. You are glowing.
Thank you very much. I started doing intermittent fasting, intermittent fasting, and my hair thickened up a lot. Well, it's easier to put, but it's really super fine. It's always been super fine, not just because I'm gray. So I put it up and it falls down, and it looks kind of messy. So I just do it this way right now till I get bored with it, and then I'll put it back up. But thank you. I have fun with my hair.
Silver bangles with a euro $4.99. I think that's a euro symbol. I'm still not good with those kind of symbols.
I think that's, I'm not sure if that's euro or pound.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
We Canadians, we don't need to know these things.
Well, it's interesting to know.
Yeah, but it's not something that's part of our daily life.
Yeah. Anyhow, she says thank you.
I hope that helped. I could tell you a bit more, but I'm not sure how much of it's private.
Andre M asks, hi Eliz-sha, any advice from my guides for my upcoming work trip?
So make sure you've packed the right clothes. I'm not sure why they came in, but don't overpack. And they're suggesting, this is very interesting, they're suggesting that you hide. They're suggesting that you hide money, wallet, travel stuff in a place where it's not easily found. So maybe buy one of those little things that goes around your waist. Not fanny pack. It's something that goes in under the clothes, and carry it there rather than where it can be maybe lifted off of you or stolen from you. Just be very, very extra careful with all your paraphernalia, the stuff that you take with you, because it could be the plane that's a little bit dumb and loses things, or somebody who's got light fingers. I'm not sure. Just be extra careful. Don't leave anything out in your hotel rooms. Make sure they're put away where nobody can find them. Just extra care. Just take extra care. And don't forget your toothbrush. I don't know why that came through.
So the $4.99 super chat from Silver Bangle came with a question.
Okay.
Will Rab and I see each other face to face this year?
Rab?
Mm-hmm. RAB.
He's got a really strong longing to see you. I'm not 100% sure that he can make that happen. But if Rab or you can make that happen, there's a really powerful energy between the two of you. It's don't rush meeting him, because I think this is a destiny thing. So don't push it so it becomes a priority, because I have a feeling the more you get to know each other, from a distance, the stronger the relationship will be initially. And the energy is super powerful between the two of you. And I think it feels like it has the potential to be a very long-term thing. So don't rush it. If it happens naturally, then allow it. But keep on allowing things to grow and become clear between the two of you. And he desperately wants to meet you in the face-to-face. But like I said, don't rush it. Allow it to happen.
Ava says, thank you. I will trust my own instincts more.
Good idea.
Christina asks, hi Elisha, how are you doing? I hope you're all right. Me, I'm just so jaded. Please help me. What do I do with my love life? Why do I always meet the wrong man? Namaste.
Well, unfortunately, that answer is because, not because of them, but because of you. And I hate to say this, but it is actually a truth. The more you can love yourself, the more you will attract to you that which is of a higher frequency. And because you have a little bit of self-respect issues. You don't see yourself for who you are. If you could see yourself for the beautiful person you are and believe it, then you would attract people who see the same thing. But because you were told all your life that you're not quite good enough, you kind of internalized it. So if you can uninternalize it, you will find that because you really are not the person that you see yourself as. And you might say to yourself out loud that, no, I'm a great person, I'm this, I'm that. But inside, it's the inside talk that's messing you up. If you can work on that, if you can allow that to be a thing of the past and honestly see yourself for who you truly are, You will attract beautiful people. And the first thing you want to do is fall in love with yourself. Be the person that you feel is worthy of being loved. You can't not fall in love and expect to be loved from the outside. They cannot make you into that person. You have to make yourself into that person. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just, and I say it very, very blasely, very blasé. It's doable. It takes a little bit of work. It takes a little bit of breaking habits of going, oh yeah, no, I'm not good enough for that. I don't deserve that. It's once you can start breaking that and accept that you are that wonderful person, then you will attract wonderful men. And go on a hiatus for a while. Don't go looking for guys. Because until you change, you're not going to attract that. You're not going to attract what you want. And you know what you want. So if you know what you want, you know who you are, be that, and the energy will shift in accordance. Okay.
Erica Brooks John asks, blessings, Miss Eliz-sha and Elle. I pray all is well. I received a message about my mother-in-law, Jan. She's not doing well. Should I prepare for the worst? Thank you. Namaste.
So there's one thing I am never given the information on is on people dying. But it is always best to be prepared for that which is potential. And if she's a little bit older, it's inevitable. So send her love, and yeah, be prepared. But it's not because I got any information about that. It's because I do not get that information, and I have never learned to get that information. So I can't honestly tell you, but it might be if you send her love that she will come back to her energy will swing back again for a while.
Patricia Scowen says, "Oh, I did need to hear that Lords have lifted my heart, Eliz-sha. Parcel will be very welcome whenever. Maybe we can all meet there one day.
I want to, yes.
It must be beautiful and spiritual and healing."
I have read about it so many times over the years.
B. Erla says, "All right, Eliz-sha, I will keep an eye on that next potential landlord lady."
Well, it could be that it's one of the two I just got that you should put another one out.
Thank you so much. Thank you so impossibly much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Lily Gulo asks,
"Hey, Lily.
Hi, ladies. How are you today? Any messages on my love life? Anything that you pick up? Thanks a lot."
So what I'm getting is that he's pulled back a little bit, but I don't think I think that's a temporary thing. It's not a forever thing. It's almost like he pulled back to regroup rather than to run away. He doesn't want you to leave, that's for sure. So it's been going on a while, though, hasn't it, Lily? I think you should start negotiating with him about living arrangements. I'm not sure if you've been doing that or not, but I think that's something that you might want to think about now. Seriously think about living arrangements, because his son's got to be old enough to understand, and yeah. So I start the at least start negotiations on living together.
Jennifer Schwab says, "Love your dragon and necklace. We've been staying positive. I found a place this morning. He said he can let us know over the weekend. The last two had weird reasons for the no. I see us in the home by September."
I hope so. It would be lovely for you to be in there.
Jasmine Moore asks, "Hey, Wisdom Seekers, I feel really run down lately, and I have not felt good for the last 5 years. Is there anything good coming to me that I'm not expecting?"
Actually, yes. And I know this sounds really funny and it's very physical, but if you could do a cleanse, then it would jumpstart the energies. The cleanse would clean up a lot of old, tired energy. And there's a lot of energy that you're carrying with you. It's like baggage, heavy baggage that you don't even use anymore. If you could do meditation and just visualize baggage being removed, and there's a lot of it. And also a few curses. Curses are simple to remove. You just pick the curses up and they look to me like tar. You just pick the tar up and put it in a wheelbarrow and cart it away. And because curses are and usually it's self curses, like, oh damn, I'm so stupid, why did I do that? So you don't want to do the self curses. So work on clear away your old energies. Do a cleanse of some description, and there's many kinds. I don't know what would work for you best, but I do feel when you can clear away your old energy, that you feel lighter and brighter, and that life suddenly becomes worth living again, and fun things start to happen for you. Things that you thought would never happen to you ever again. But I see you're allowing yourself to be in joy. So it's the joy energy that you're looking for. It's not happy. It's joy. Happy is, okay, yeah, I'm happy. I get to blow the cake. The window, the candle and the cake. Joy is just, it's a steady, balanced energy that keeps going. And I see you moving into joy. And it's a matter of perspective. It's not a matter of my life is crappy. It's a matter of, oh, I see why my life has been crappy. It's to give me this lesson, this lesson, this lesson. Oh, that's pretty cool. And there's a low sense of joy.
Also, if you can, go to a pet shelter and spend time with dogs and cats, or go out in nature and just sit with the trees. Have a picnic. Just be in the moment. Don't think of anything. Hell, even bring a book or music or something that helps soothe you while out in nature. And just sit there and enjoy.
Enjoy being with you.
Enjoy being with you in this lovely view of gorgeous oak trees, or, a large, beautiful fountain with birds flying around. Just enjoy. Hearts Love Joe says, "Thank you so much. Love and light. Peaceful Heart asks, hello, where were JR and I connected in a past life?
Well, what I got was innumerable past lives. So that should be interesting. Usually they're very difficult relationships when you've got a lot of past life things to clear out. And sometimes it's a habit of not quite mixing, not quite getting there together. So you want to figure out how that works, and maybe break that pattern.
Next.
Yep.
It's your girl JJ asks, hi, when will I meet my soulmate / have children?
That is actually a really loaded question. And the answer to that is when you are ready. When you want to, and you don't want to meet your soulmate. Well, maybe you do now. Soulmates are not necessarily the easiest of relationships, but marrying a good friend is extremely viably good option. But you have time, so go out there and play. Go out there and have fun first, because you do have time before any of this comes about. And whether you meet your soulmate or not, I don't know. But I do know you're going to meet eventually. You have to kiss a few toads first, but you're going to meet a very wonderful human being and have a really wonderful family. But I don't know exactly when this will happen.
Bethany Campbell says, thank you, dear. Yes, there have been many mystical experiences, positive and negative. The one at Crystal Mountain in Idaho was very special, with a comet involved.
Oh, sweet.
And a female nature spirit. Much love.
Okay, yeah, no, definitely sit down and write Well, start with an article,
yeah,
and go from there.
Andre M says, thank you. I will be careful. The following answer was also helpful, interesting. Jeff Hermino asks, if I'm allowed again, I would like to know if after consolidating my online business, would it be a good idea to create a new supermarket cart? Do my guides approve?
I think they do. I'm not sure if it's the right time yet, but yeah, they think that that's very forward thinking, and it will probably get you more of what you're looking for, if that makes sense.
Christina says, thank you so much, Elisha, for your lovely message. Namaste.
Namaste.
Erica Brooks John says, thank you so much. My mother-in-law is 72 years old. Thank you so much.
She's still pretty young.
Yeah.
So the energy could be that, well, I think she's young.
Well, she's like, what, 3 years older than you?
2.
And adds, thank you so much, and I will prepare. Many blessings. Miss Elisha, your fasting is doing good for you.
Yeah, I love it. I feel stronger. I have more body muscle mass. My muscles are stronger. My balance is improved. It's, I'm getting a little up there in years, so I'll lose a word for a few minutes, but that's even improved. My mental acuity is improved. I mean, so yeah, I kind of, it does make you younger. Intermittent fasting has the historical energy of making people look younger and be younger. Your telomeres get longer.
Hearts Love Joe asks, I think the guy she's asking about is Magdalena.
Mhm.
No, sorry, Jackson. You said she made him nervous. How does he feel towards her?
Well, he feels nervous towards her.
But
She wants to know if she's in love with you or not.
Yeah, I think so.
If he's nervous about talking to you, that means he has feelings for you, Lee.
Okay. Lily Dula says, yeah, I pulled back to have left him to think. I saw in dreams that I should do this and I did it, but I see he doesn't want me to go. I can feel it. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
Jennifer Schwab says, thank you for your time and energy. I hope you enjoy your day and have a wonderful weekend. Namaste. Bethany Campbell, and we will end with her, says, have a beautiful weekend. Always appreciate your sweet spirit.
Thank you so very much. It's so nice to hear those nice things. Everybody is so kind on here. I appreciate it so very much. It makes me want to come on and do this.
We've cultivated a very nice community, and we appreciate it.
We do. We have, and we are lucky.
Yes, we are.
So thank you very much. Namaste. Namasko.
And we'll see you next week.
Maybe next Saturday. Maybe next Friday. Just keep it.
Ring that bell for notifications.
Exactly. Bye.
Bye, guys.
End stream. It's not ending.
There it is.